We all know the world we live in is obsessed with physical beauty. This video, which takes us to an extreme in that obsession, will also, if we let it, shine a light on what the human heart is really looking for. Let's take a look.
Having my own personal glam squad is one of the most important things about getting ready on a daily basis. They know exactly what I want. They customize everything that they do for my skin, for my hair, exactly, so it's important. On average, my glam squad comes over 3 to 4 times a week to style my hair, makeup, and nails. On average, it costs a minimum of $7,000 a month to maintain my appearance. Wow. Every week, I receive facials, makeup, hair, nails, massages, and more. I'm concerned about developing wrinkles. Since I was 13 years old, I have been using wrinkle creams and anti-aging facials. I got lip injections at 16 years old. Overall, my looks determine how the public perceives me. Even though it's not how it's supposed to be, that's just the way it is.
God bless this dear, well, I was about to say woman. She is a woman, but she's so young. She's only 17 years old. What kind of world are we living in that we create the situation in which she says when she was 13, she started being obsessed with the fear of getting wrinkles. At age 13, she started doing these facials and anti-wrinkle treatments. What is this world? What is behind this quest for idealized human bodies, idealized, beautiful bodies? There's something down in there. There's something good that's gotten all twisted up. This reminds me of something Jesus said about a fallen world. He said, in a fallen world, we look, but we do not see. What's the difference between being looked at and being seen? I've asked countless thousands of women this question, right? What do you prefer, to be looked at by a guy or to be seen? Never has a woman said she prefers to be merely looked at. Right? There's this deep desire. St. Augustine says it well. He says, one of the deepest desires of the human heart is to see another and to be seen by that other's loving gaze. Oh man, that taps something so deep in the human heart. But in the modern world, we settle merely for being looked at. And I would say the look just stops at the surface, right? To be looked at, you just get evaluated by your exterior appearance. And that's what, God bless this dear young woman. But she is so caught up in the merely external reality of so-called beauty, right? Because she's really looking to be seen, but she's settling for the look. And even she, did you notice at the end of the clip there, she says, I know it's not the way it's meant to be, but it's the way that it is. Now, right there, this is what St. John Paul II would call the echo in the human heart of the original plan of God for our humanity. Pay attention to that echo. There's something in our hearts that tells us this isn't right. Something has gone wrong. My sadness here, my great grieving for this young woman is that she knows something's gone wrong, but she's just kind of thrown in the towel and said, well, I can't change it, and I want this attention, and I'm going to take it, and I'm going to spend $7,000 a month to get it. Something below the surface, that echo, we need to pay attention to it. There's something we're looking for in the quest for the idealized human body, the body beautiful, the perfect idealized image of bodily beauty. Every culture throughout all of human history has had some version of what it considers the ideal beauty of the human body. And it reminds me of something St. John Paul II said. I'm going to turn to that. He's reflecting here on an experience he had as a young priest. He says, I'm reminded of the day when, as a young priest, I wandered for many hours around the baths of Diocletian in Rome, looking at the masterpieces of ancient Greek sculpture. He says, I took great pains, and I noticed with what immense effort all those great masters of sculpture had sought to demonstrate perfect beauty in the human body. Now notice, he didn't turn away and run thinking, oh my gosh, naked art, occasion of sin, run the other way. No, he said, I want to try to understand. He says, I took great pains and noticed with what immense effort all those great masters of sculpture had sought to demonstrate perfect beauty in the human body. Now look at what he says. After this walk of many hours, I understood the gospel anew, and I understood it better. Now check that out. Through this pondering of the body, through taking what he says, an immense effort to understand what these Greeks were after, I understood the gospel anew, and I understood it better. I understood, he goes on to say, that what had been the subject of their search for absolute beauty in the human body, that was the beauty with a capital B, which did indeed become incarnate in the gospel. God, who is beauty, appeared in the flesh. This is Christianity. As G.K. Chesterton said, from its very inception, the soul of Christianity was a body that revealed perfect beauty with a capital B, because God is beauty, and he took on flesh, male flesh, born of female flesh, to reveal through male and female flesh ultimate beauty itself. This is our faith, ultimate beauty revealed through the human body. What are we looking for in our quest for perfectly beautiful bodies? According to St. John Paul II, we're looking for God. We're looking for God in the body, because God alone is perfect beauty. And the bold, scandalous declaration of Christianity is that ultimate beauty with a capital B, that perfect beauty with a capital B, has been manifested in the human body. Because in the fullness of time, God sent his son, a male child born of a woman. It's always male and female together that tell that story. And behind that quest for beauty, deep down in it, deep in the heart, where we long to behold beauty in the flesh, untwist all of the pornographic lies, untwist all of the pornographic distortions, untwist all those diseased ideas and images in our minds and in our hearts. What do we see? What do we discover? We're really looking for God in the body. It's called Christmas. It's also called Christianity. It's also called the gospel. Let us, in our quest for beauty in the body, let us discover the gospel anew, and let us come to understand it better. That's why the Theology of the Body Institute exists. If you want to go on that journey of untwisting all of those diseased pornographic ideas and images in our minds and our hearts to behold the true, glorious, perfect beauty of God revealed through the human body, well, here's a step you can take. Click the link below that says TOB for free, and we'll send you 3 free sessions to our introductory course on John Paul II's Theology of the Body. You will not regret it.